Hey everybody, I'm Jared, you're watching Grab a Gear, and today I'm going to introduce you guys to the brand new 2023 Prius Prime. This model here is an XSE. We're going to be going over all the details about it. Even though there's a million videos of it, we're going to tell you what we think of this one. So let's dive right in. In the 2023 Toyota Prius Prime, according to the EPA, it is 53 city, 51 highway, 39 miles of range on battery, and up to 44 miles of range on battery. Estimated 550 miles of total range. Roughly, I don't know, conflicting. They say up to 600 actually. It charges about 10 miles in 1 hour on the fastest charging speeds it can charge. It has 220 horsepower out of a 2-liter 4-cylinder mated with the electric motors. It does have a CVT transmission, and it is front-wheel drive. It does have a seating capacity of 5, and honestly, it looks nothing like the old Prius. So, let's dive into the bigger details. All right, guys. So as you can see from the exterior, it looks completely different from the old Prius. If you've never seen an old Prius, you're crazy, and you've never actually driven around because they're everywhere. I actually want to say they were the #1 taxi in the United States was a Prius. So you've seen them everywhere. This one, completely redesigned, definitely does not look like a Prius. So let's start right here in the front, how it looks. Completely different. The headlights are just totally unique. There's a couple other Toyotas that just came out that look sort of like this. The roof line is much lower. The center of gravity is lower. Honestly, it just looks super sleek. This is a XSE, so it comes with these really nice wheels. I actually didn't want the XSE. I wanted the base model, but this is what I got because this is what was available. And let me take a look real quick. These are 195/50 19s is what comes on the car. Side, this side here, this is the charging side, passenger side charging. And on the driver's side is the gas fuel up. Obviously, the back doesn't look like a cheese wedge anymore. It's much more sloped. They really did redesign how it looks, especially with the whole blue badge thing. I don't know, that's their whole new thing. It really does look a lot better. Now, over here on the driver's pan, you will see the gas right here. I'll go ahead and open that just so you guys know it is right here inside. You push it, it opens up. There you go. This one does have an actual cap, not just a valve style. The back doors, different also. Has a little handheld button thing. You put your hand in, push it, and it's electric actuated, whatever. There we go. And it opens up. Definitely does open up pretty good. You can get quite a bit in there. So that's pretty nice. Driver's side door does have the, I don't know what you want to call it, touch lock and touch unlock. Opens up pretty good. There we go. You guys can see that. This one does come with the 2 sunroofs on top instead of the solar panels. That's a personal preference, I guess, but the solar panels I think is a pretty cool idea. So there you guys go. Take a look at the side. Honestly, it's a great looking car compared to the last one. So I really like it. All right, guys, so back here in the back, obviously Prius has a little bit less storage room than the last generation. That's just because of the slope of the vehicle. So this one, being an XSE, is all electric. Push the button. It's going to open up. And here's an example, sort of, not a very good example, but what it holds in the back. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 spools of Christmas lights, Voldemort's wand, and a beanie. Obviously, plenty of room. Underneath, it does have the tire inflator, jack, stuff like that for recovery if you ever have a problem. It also does have a 60/40 split, which I have not put down yet, but it does open it up to where you can fit quite a bit more in there. This is also different. The shade piece where you can fold it up one side or the other, so that's pretty cool. To close it, push one button, and there it goes. It's not the quickest but it's not slow either. And there you are. All right, let's take a look under this hood. Here we go. So this right here is your mighty Godzilla motor, 2-liter, out of a 4-cylinder engine. You can see your turbo, your boost controller, and your quantum drive right here. No, I'm just playing, guys. But anyways, this is what's under the hood. It is a good engine. It puts out quite a bit of power, to be honest with you. And I've been pretty impressed with it so far. So yeah, there you guys go. Nothing crazy, nothing special, but there it is. So here we are on the inside of the Prius, and I will say much more comfortable than the last one. And if you guys haven't watched our other videos on the Prius, go back and check it out. We did a comparison between a normal Prius and a Prius Prime, review of both of them, road test, mileage test, EV test, you name it, all of it, we did it. But here we are on the inside, and honestly, very comfortable. Not a ton of headroom. They lowered the roof line, like I said, so you did lose a little bit of headroom, but pretty good, pretty comfortable. Now, inside, let's talk about what this one has, which is an XSE. It has pretty much everything that they offer: heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, auto headlights, defrost, all that stuff. It also comes with a driver assist of Safety Sense 2.5, I believe. So that's pretty nice. The shifter and everything, I like it. Dan does not like it. He thinks it needs to be out of the way, which is fine. Everybody has their own thing. But with the shifter, it doesn't really move. It's just, small movements. I'll show you right here. You literally apply the brake, over, down. There it is. Put it in park, you push P. Also has auto EV HV. You can set it to hybrid EV or to charge mode. This button right here is for brakes, where if you're at like a stoplight, it'll automatically hold. Traction control, you can turn it off in this one, and the parking brake right here. You also have drive modes, which are custom, sport, normal, and eco, which we'll be showing you guys all of that. The center console does come with 2 charge ports, not a ton of room, but a little bit. Another cool thing is the wireless charger. It's a little finicky. If you have a case on your phone, it doesn't always work. So I've had to re-buy another case that was a little bit thinner to get it to work. Garage door openers are on the mirror. Very easy to program for me, at least. So that's nice. Let's see what else. Steering wheel, basic. It is their BZ4X style steering wheel. And the new heads-up display right in front of you instead of in the center gives you all sorts of information. That right there is a video on its own. The navigation is really crisp and clear. I will say I have one major complaint, and that is the backup camera. The worst quality backup camera Toyota could have put in a vehicle is in this car. It is straight out of 1984. Awful. The quality is like, it is the grainiest quality in the world, to be honest. Let's take a look at it. So Dan's going to walk back there. I realize the sun is back there, but it is super, super poor quality. It's terrible. So that's that. Here's all the controls right here that you can see. And it's nice, sort of nice, I guess. This is a control, and this is a control. So you push in on these, you push it down or up on these. So it's a little different. Here's a heads-up display, like I said. Steering wheel. The other buttons. Open your fuel, trunk, and you have an AC 120 volt outlet in the back. So there you guys go. So that's that. It does, they did do a whole bunch of like cute things, I guess you could call it, where like you have hidden compartment storage, hashtag hidden compartment, or hashtag wireless charger. Real cool. I mean, I don't know, guys, but seats super comfortable. I do like the red stitching, all the red stuff, the red on the dash with the has a LED sort of light bar on the dash, and I haven't quite figured out why it flashes sometimes. Sometimes it flashes, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, but yeah, overall, very comfortable on the inside. The sunroof up on top, it has two of them. One right here in the front and one back here in the back, which I'll show you the back here in a minute. But honestly, I would have preferred the solar panels, just because. Why not? So, yeah, there you guys go. I'm going to climb in the back, show you how big it is. So here I am in the back, guys. You can see I'm 5'8", 5'9", something like that. Not a lot of room for my head. Again, by lowering down the roof line, you definitely lost a little bit. But my seat is in my driving position, and I have quite a bit of room. So not bad. It is pretty comfortable. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It is a compact car. Center armrest. My kid's booster seat fits. That's pretty comfortable. I mean, could I go on a road trip in here? Absolutely. It's pretty nice. As far as sunroof, right here on top, like I said, opens and closes. Again, I would have just gone with solar panel, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the back, guys. Down here at the bottom, we have two power ports, USB-Cs, I believe, and the 110 outlet, which is controlled up front, and it is 1500 watts. Yeah. So you do have a map pocket passenger side, nothing behind on the driver's side. So yeah, there you guys go. The back, pretty nice. All right, guys, I'm just going to show you on this one side because my kid's booster seat's over there. It does have 60-40 split. This is the 40. There it goes. Comes down actually pretty level, except for this plastic piece. Don't look under there. I guess it's foam, but yeah, there you go. It does come down so you can fit a little bit more stuff in the back, and easy right back up. All right, here we go with the launch. And here we go, guys, with a 0 to 60, or we're going to try to do 0 to 60. Ready? All right, it's not fast, but it's not slow. So here we are driving it. Now, something I have sort of come to the understanding is that the drive modes don't do that much. If I floor it right now, oh, hang on, guys, I totally messed up. Here we are, 0 to 60 in hybrid mode. Ready? There we go. That was 0 to 60 in hybrid mode, where the other one was 0 to 60 in EV only mode. Very comfortable driving. It's a very nice car to drive. That's all I can really say. So it is one thing to note, a little odd because there's no volume knob over here. It's over here. And, I get it. They'd want you to use the controls on your steering wheel. But I still like a physical knob on this side instead of all the way over there. So that's one thing is, just sort of interesting. But like I did say earlier, guys, the sport mode, eco mode, it doesn't really do much. So I don't know. Because right now we're in sport mode, and if I floor it, that was 74 miles an hour. So not bad. It's decent. But if I go into eco mode, there we go. Let's get a little bit of room in between. And if I floor it again, There we go, 70 miles an hour. You know, it doesn't do a whole bunch as far as changing it. So, oh, there's a phone call. Don't worry about that. So as far as it feels driving, it's a little bit quieter than the last generation, which is really nice. The other one was super loud. As far as steering goes, I do think it changes based on which mode you're in. Now, another really nice part is Safety Sense 2.5. To turn it on, you just have to turn on your cruise control. It's turned, yeah, there we go. It's turned on, and I can pretty much let go of the steering wheel. My hands are right here. I will have to input, hey, I am still in the car. So let's just watch it for a second. It's doing its own thing. And then I'm going to have to touch the steering wheel right here. Lane tracing assist. I touch it. There we go. Now I'm doing 43, 44 miles an hour, and I'm not touching it at all. It handles extremely well. I would honestly say better than the RAV4 Prime that I have does. Again, I have to touch it. There we go. And it just keeps going. There's a lot of safety features I really do like about the car, guys, where if you're driving and cruise control's not on and you let off the brake, it will see a car in front of you and start slowing you down just slightly, enough to where you're like, okay, I need to start pushing on the brake. It also does chime at you if you're like not looking. So if I turn this way towards you, and we'll see what happens. No, nothing. It's not going to do anything right now. Of course not. But anyways, it does chime. So there's a stoplight coming up. There's a truck in front of us. I'm not going to push the brakes. It's going to see the truck. There we go. I'm not touching the brakes. I'm not doing anything. And we're coming up on the truck. There we go. It's doing everything on its own. And we are now at a complete stop. Way better than the last generation Prius. It was not that good. I didn't trust it that much. This one, here we go. We're just sitting here. It stopped on its own. It did everything great. Now to take off again, I just have to touch the gas and it will automatically start going. Here we go. I touch the gas. So, and we're off. I am going to go through this stoplight while I touch the steering wheel. And pretty much as soon as we actually get up to speed, there we go. This guy's just going to take his time, apparently, 30 miles an hour. The street sweeper. So I guess I'll take over because obviously the car isn't going to know what to do in this situation. There we go. Going around the street sweeper, and then I'm just going to let go again. So once again, here we go. I let go of the steering wheel. My feet are nowhere near anything. I'm going to just speed it up a little bit. I have it set at 49 miles an hour, and we're just going to let the car drive itself for a quick second here. But it's definitely really nice. I do feel like I trust it a lot more than I do the last generation, so that's really good. I haven't taken it on a trip yet, so we don't have good MPG or anything. I've actually been burning up this tank of gas because, they put regular blend, and I only run ethanol free because of how much I drive in only electric. You can see right here, 317 miles on the car, and I'm averaging 44.2 miles per gallon, which is because I've been driving it around like not a nice person, pretty much. Let's put it that way. So here we go. This truck is exiting. I'm still not touching the gas. Now the car is going to accelerate on its own. I'm not touching anything, not doing anything to the steering wheel. My hands are right here. Feet are right here. And there we are, 48, 49 miles per hour. All I'm doing is giving a slight input into the steering wheel, and it keeps going. Honestly, it works way better. I know I keep saying that, but it's just the truth. It works so much better, guys, than the last generation of Prius. I did actually try to figure out what does a car do whenever I don't put input in, and it takes a long time for it to actually do something, which for me was sort of cool because I get sort of tired of constantly doing input, and it handles so much better than the last generation as well. it feels much more grounded to the road, which the last one, you know, you go around a turn and it feels like you just zero traction. This one, it doesn't feel like that at all. So I am possibly going to be doing a drag race between this one and another Prius, older generation, just to see what happens. I don't know. I have to find somebody who has a Prius. So, yeah. But here we are going over a train track. So let's see how it feels and sounds. There we go. I mean, I honestly could barely even feel it. It was a very pleasant experience going over those train tracks. So, not too bad. So here it is, guys. It's going to ping at me about not being attentive, okay? So I'm going to look down at my phone right now. Any second. There we go. So go ahead, Dan, take a look. There you guys go. You saw it. So that's what it does when you're not paying attention. Or if I like stare one way. There we go. It's doing it again. So it tells me to look forward. It also is sort of annoying because I like to drive with my left hand on the steering wheel. And then it will say something here in just a second. It says sit up, driver's face not detected. Face is right here, but it can't see my face because of my hand on the steering wheel. To me, that is something Toyota should probably fix, but I take my hand back. There we go, it stops chiming. So, there you go. All right, guys, so there you guys go. That is our quick little one-over of the 23 Toyota Prius Prime. Do I think it's a vehicle meant for everybody? No. But it has its applications that I believe are fantastic. If you have a commute, say 10 miles to work, you can drive it from your house to work and back in a single charge without having to use any fuel. That's why I bought it. Now, it won't work for everybody, but it might work for you. And if you're looking at this video, it's because you're actually contemplating it and you want more information. I think it's a fantastic vehicle. Now, they also make the Toyota RAV4 Prime. It's an SUV, all-wheel drive, and you get about 40 or 50 miles of EV range. Another option, right? So there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed all the information we gave you. I know there's a ton of videos out there. I just wanted you guys to get my 2 cents after buying it. We've only had it for a few hundred miles. I think actually like 306 miles. So, you know, we're still learning a little bit, but hopefully you guys, you know, I don't know, enjoyed it. So there you guys go. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. And if you guys want any more car stuff on this or the RAV4 Prime, let us know and we'll get it out there. And if you guys like Minecraft, check out our Minecraft videos. All right, guys, see you later.